What's up, Sean? Thanks. Just got back from Calibrate Northwest. It was awesome. But I wanted to share just two things with you really quick that you're really going to like because they're free, at least for the time being. And we love free stuff, don't we? I do. You do. Um, Now, if you didn't know, one of my passions is to personally see creative Christians, particularly, really rise up and begin to make a difference in art and in music and in video. And clearly that's happening globally right now. And so I love just to see what God's doing. And I particularly have a passion to see DJs and electronica really begin to go to the next level, being produced by Christians, and not even churchy stuff, but just believers really impacting the creative spheres at a huge level. And so with that, a couple things to check out for free. Now, I'm all about, I actually buy music. That's just a confession. I know some people don't at all. I do actually buy music myself. I like supporting artists. But at the same time, there is legitimate free music that I want you to know about of some just incredible stuff. And the first one is Derek Webb just put out his brand new album. It's called Feedback. It's an instrumental worship album, and it's just off the hook. It comes with a bunch of art. There's a lot of art that went along with it, photography and painting. And then there's the music, instrumental, electronic, classically composed, based on the Lord's Prayer, Feedback by Derek Webb. And on his website, derekwebb.com, right now on the blog feed is a link to a free download of the album. Now, sometimes this stuff's temporary. It might get taken down, and so could at some point in the be irrelevant in the description below where that link is. And so, bummer if that's the case, but right now it's free. So get there, derekwebb.com. You can download it free, check it out. But I also want to mention that there is tiers where he's selling the album in physical copies, and then there's also the top tier. You get a T-shirt and some other stuff and the album, but you also get the tracks from the album, so you can do your own remixes. And so, maybe if you're watching this, of course, you already know if you're already doing that, that makes sense to you. But if you're watching this and you've always kind of had a passion to begin to get into some electronica or just some creative music, and you're mixing on GarageBand or you're even using Reason or something, maybe jump into something like that and begin to toy around. Watch this Brandon Willett interview right here to hear a little bit about a DJ, a guy that does some stuff like that, or continue to look at Think Media TV's channel right here. We're always interviewing different people, creatives, video people, musicians right here. And so Derek Webb's new album, Feedback. And then the second thing is Elevation Worship down in somewhere, wherever that church is, just somehow has a whole bunch of DJs at their church, including Brandon Willett, who in that interview talks about leading some stuff down there, DJ stuff. And they put out a worship album, but recently they just dropped their EP remix album, 5 tracks, remixed, and they're just unreal. I mean, really, you find some pretty cheesy techno remix worship stuff out there. This isn't cheesy. It's cool stuff done by 5 different DJs and free. And on top of that, they just put out the tracks of it, the if you will, whatever you call them, the actual separated vocals, guitar, synths, and all that stuff, so that people can make their own remixes. And that's free as well. That's on elevation-worship.com on their blog, and you can download that album, and you can also get into those tracks and do some remix stuff. And so 2 just awesome cutting edge worship albums, and you don't even have to pay to get into them right now to begin to hear them. And if you would, please make this video, or at least these albums, go viral a little bit. Share them with people so that they get more downloads, they get more exposure, because part of creating a renaissance is bringing exposure to things that expand people's thinking, expand their ears, a sound that provokes passion in somebody that they go, wow, I want to do that. I never knew something could sound like that. They begin to be maybe desire to become a musician or something like that, and they're free too. So send them to all pastors, worship leaders, friends, creatives, video people. Spread these albums around, or this video, the summary of them around. Thanks for watching, Sean. Thanks. Peace.